What is going on YouTube? This is Acid Root. So I'm going to review a 2024 album by Jared Stark. Basically, this product is called A Little Rough Around the Edges, and it came out in the fall of 2024. So this is a request by Urban Odyssey U as far as these fairs going to happen. I'm going to get to this one as far as these fairs going to happen. Now, particularly Jared Stark is a cat who had dropped some singles pitched like that throughout the 2020s, pitches like that. He has released another album from what I saw within these pitches that came out in 2025, but within these pitches, some excellent type fare here. The particular product of it, this feels like an offshoot of the leftover SoundCloud type vibes, so like the late 2010s and early 2020s pitches. Like within the product of it, this feels like some leftover kind of SoundCloud type fare from like the late 2010s, early 2020s. As far as this pitch, kind of excellent type product. Just the aftershoot is how these albums started to be manufactured. Pitches like that, some good type fare. Now within the pitch behind it, there are a couple of high-grade guests on here now. Within the recent fair, I reviewed a cat named Tiller recently within some of these type products. One of his products within those fairs, as far as those pitches can happen, he's on this product as well as a request by a recent folk. And then particularly also like Bobby Shmurda of like the Hot Nigga fame type days pitches like that within those ordeals on this album as well, which is some excellent type pitch. So it's bona fide type product pitches like that. Simple enough to say out of these 12 songs, there's one skit out of the 13 songs in here, and 12 songs out of these 12 recommend all 12, 10 out of 10 pitches like that. This would have to say within these fairs. Now, within the blistering type fashion, there's not as much full-blown trap on here. Bobby Shmurda is on the most vicious song off this product as far as these fairs going to have, but it does have like some solid, it's kind of an amalgamation of a number of things off this product. There's a little bit of J. Cole and Mac Miller type lo-fi on here, pitches like that. Some good type songs within the pitch, like some homebound typeness, just couch sitting pitches like that. Some of these are ordeals that is having like KFC on the coffee table pitches like that. Some of these type products are just like some good smoke type product, a few errand runs and some chore type songs pitches like that. Dismissed the standard bus and a little bit of car surfing as well within some of those type fairs. A songs similar to like Kurt Cobain's from like the mixtape days, pitches like that within some of these type ordeals. Drake, Big Sean, Mac Miller vibes, a little bit of Tech Nine vibes in here as well within pitches like that. Some definitely excellent type products on here, and it also has some hood hop type songs, which is some pretty good type pitches. Songs like Sam I Am, and there's at least one other type one. At least Sam I Am and 616 are within the product to having like some hood hop type fairs, parking lot pimping pitches like that within some of these type ordeals. Kind of a social festive and album, but has a pitch of just going throughout the varieties within the package of how it particularly delivers, kind of going, weaving through like the particular aspects of some songs for different varieties, pitches like that. So it's kind of like the album cover, this kind of being like a very Griffin-like type atmosphere within the pitch as far as those pros go, but just excellent within the pitch as far as nailing the particular appeal. Now within the fair about it, this particular cat, Jared Stark, I'm going to see how much monthly views within these fairs, it looks like Jared Stark, had only gotten like 125 or so monthly listens within those pitches. The most popular song according to Spotify has virtually 5,700 plays on Spotify pitches like that. The Bobby Shmurda song, so it's within the pitch as far as saying, but some good type products, definitely some banner type on the uprise pitches like that type of appeal. So I'm going to go ahead and get to talking about these. So 616 is a nice one. It's probably one of the more standout type songs in here. Now, this whole album's pretty excellent within these pitches, but it's definitely a banging type one that takes it as like a throwback to 2010's trap from like Bobby Shmurda's heyday and other folks like that around those times. His particular group, some of those type folks, like it's songs like Hot Nigga and Bobby Bitch, some of those type ones, but it's just a real good buzzing type ones, like a good glared kind of street light buzz and red cup kind of commotion to get here within these products. Just basic kind of chatter, I'd say, with locals and residents as far as those fairs going to happen. Just a hood hop kind of song pitches like that, and just some good frolicking as far as those fairs going to happen. Just have some Taco Bell nearby sitting on the curb pitches like that, good type ordeals. Just street light buzz, particular kind of night shine, just like some good July, August, September, October kind of summer heat pitches like that within those ordeals. So some good type products to get some of those vintage type vibes. It's kind of the pitch, but apart from this particular song and then Sam I Am, for the most part, this is not that ferocity much of like a full-blown type product within like the ravenous type terms. Some good type pitches, but it does have other facets, so some good type ordeals. But 616 is definitely a standout, most popular song according to Spotify. Sam I Am is nice as well. It's like a rowdy kind of hood hop to get, just some turn up. It's like a rowdy kind of hood hop to get, just some turn up definitely, just a mini kind of parking. This particular song's like a mini kind of parking lot pimping, I'd say, within pitches like that. Very similar to like Sitting Sideways by Paul Wall, some of those type bangers pitches like that, just in a new 2020s type fashion. It's kind of with an aspect, just kind of a surprise curveball type one to kind of get within these products here. Just some good standard gab, I would say, about this one. It's a good standard gab and commotion about this one. Good pitches like that. Same sort of rile up within the fair as like 616, I had to say. There's some crowded kind of rile ups as far as this pitch kind of goes. So this with the aspect as far as saying just the commotion about it is some outdoor kind of fast pitches like that within those ordeals. Just the chatter, drink spilling pitches like that. Some good type times, laughs, smokes, and memes as far as this pitch kind of excellent type ordeal. Good type bangers on here. Even You're Not Demure is nice on here as well. It's like a buzzed and SoundCloud-like head trip to kind of get within the products. Just a little bit of PlayStation and KFC pitches like that kind of within the fair about it. Just some couch loud packs as far as what's first going to happen. So just some couch sitting fairs like that, just within the extra product, just more homebound kind of dorm or just relative kind of apartment type fair, just local commotion pitches like that, residential type fair, just chillax within like domain type noise pitches like that, some good type product. Kind of reminds like Playboy Cardi and Lil Uzi Vert pitches like that, just in a real sluggish type fashion. Yo Sissy is a nice one as well. It's like a good lo-fi kind of primer for some turn up, I'd say, within the products here. Just some solid smoke, which I would definitely say about the pitch behind this. Just some solid smoke, which I would definitely say about the pitch behind this one as far as these fairs going to happen. Just Doritos on standby pitches like that as far as this fair's going to happen. Have the gut. Definitely have the goodies and party favors on deck as far as these pitch can happen. Just kind of some house party glows as far as these pitch kind of go. So some of these type ones bleed into the other with like the lo-fi type heat within these pitches like that. Just some good mellow out type ones kind of get with like the vibe definitely of like folks like Mac Miller, Big Sean, J. Cole within certain type sense. Just 2010s type mixtape type era when you think of the more Odd Future type era pitches like that within those ordeals. Just leftover type vibes, good type fairs. Lil Uzi Vert similar good pitches like that. Paint is another one that's kind of within these vibes about it. It's like a glowy and extra thought, kind of house clean and local buzz, kind of get within the commotion of it here. Just a couple cold beers, kind of have pitches like that. Good song for like some Chinese and some Netflix as far as those first comes. So this extra type fair, getting like some crab ragu, some of those type pitches with the extra type product, like some good type noises from the extra type fair. Some mellow out type one, not as full bound social within the pitch, not as if there has to be 10 or 12 people pitches like that, 15, 17, something like that. It was this kind of pitch as far as saying. Tiller is on this song, who I go saying I reviewed one of his products, excellent type ordeals, some good type pitches to see that they affiliate good pitches like that. It's a good standard extra type homie to have within some of these type pitches. It's kind of watching a show or two on Netflix, some of those type pitches with them format roll-ups and green good pitches like that. Just yeah, definitely some couple cold beers, some of those type aspects. Adam's Apple is nice as well. It's like a nice syrupy kind of late day passage to get. It's very Tech 9 like, I'd say, about this one. It's got some good chum along, I'd say, within the aspect of zigzags and Cheetos, some stuff there's within the pitch. So it's a darker kind of head trip, reminiscent of like Hobson and NF and Tech 9, Eminem within certain type of senses. Good pitches like that, just some brooding within the aspect. It's kind of another personal type. It's a different shade of like a personal type song that's a good fit for this particular folk. Jared. It's a good fit for Jared Stark as far as these pitches going to happen. Even Yoda Dies is a nice one as well. It's like a good throwback, kind of lo-fi 2010s mixtape glow to get here. Kind of J. Cole like I'd say about this one. Just some smoke rumination. I'd definitely say just good for like some Muzak. This definitely revives like late 2010s kind of Muzak and makeshift type fair pitches like that when you think of folks kind of within that complex like Charlie Puth and some of those type folks. Just folks definitely like R&B type facets like Bryson Tiller, some of those type folks that were kind of doing that vibe on like the regular 2017, 2019, 2021 pitch like that, some of those type of ordeals within it. The standard, I would say Ian Dior, folks like that, can't really think it's full bound too many. There's plenty of these type of folks that kind of did that, probably more or less like particularly Khalid and folks like that, some of those type of folks within the aspect, definitely within the ordeal. But definitely takes it back to like definitely takes it back to like J. Cole in like 2010 or 2013. Some of that fair, it's just mid 2010s, early 2010s type fashions. A little bit of Big Sean within certain senses. Love 911 is a nice one as well within these pitches. Like a dope kind of sunlicked evening pier to kind of get within the aspects of it here. Just a solid trek home or about as far as this fair's going to happen. Just grab like some corn nuts and Bic lighters, pitches like that. It's kind of some extra type chores within a quick type facet. So some of these type of songs, the pitch behind it, the excellence of these songs are particularly on here, but it's kind of the pitch as far as saying that within the fair, getting started within some of these. It's not a complaint about these song lengths, but it's just kind of pitch as far as saying it's kind of the curriculum that some of these type of songs are going to be on repeat because some of the type of things that you'd be doing along with some of these, you know, rolling up a zigzag to some of these type of songs within the pitch, it's kind of the fair that if it takes you like 4 or 6 minutes to kind of get that done, it's kind of the pitch as far as saying within the product that some of these songs will be over a little bit with, or some of these songs will be over a decent ways within those pitches. But yeah, this album's pretty replayable within those pitches, so not a big deal. It's good, excellent fashion. The Laws of Attraction is nice on here as well. This reminds like mid 2010s kind of Kanye West and Chance the Rapper, good pitch like that. Just almost gospel-like, but kind of within the pitch as far as saying just that standard kind of luncheon type fare. Definitely some punch bowl and luncheon kind of gather as far as those pitches kind of happen. Just miss those commotion, a little bit more fancier. A little bit fancier and more Kemp kind of occasions, pitches like that within those ordeals. It's kind of some dance. It's kind of some dress night divas pitches like that within those ordeals as far as the fashion kind of happens. Just more for like decent bit of snaz pitches like that, but it's kind of the ordeal as far as those facets kind of happen. Definitely some autumn winter type weather type occasion even for like holiday type fare and other further type pitches. Good product of it. There's a few more of these I haven't talked about. Anakin is nice as well. It's like a makeshift kind of sun gaze to get, similar to like Kurt Cobain's around his early 2010s days pitches like that. It's like some solid commerce to this. Some of those type fares just slow creep. I definitely say have like a Baja Blast and a whip, good pitch like that, and just some standard gap with paddles that miss the commerce. Just like some good, miss like some good 2 miles an hour type fair pitches like that. Just to miss like the drift along as far as this fair is going to happen. But just a quality surfing one pitches like that. Loathing is nice on here as well. It's like a good throwback to like 2010s kind of city passage and snack run type fair pitches like that. I'd say just some brushy commerce kind of get. It's similar to like Big Sean, Mac Miller, some of those type folks within that aspect. Definitely should take you back to 2011, 2012, some of those type pitches within those particular type days. It's kind of missed the aspect of just like thought-provoking type fair kind of within the pitch. It's not so much backpacker as full bound, but kind of has the pitch of just like extra thought, kind of rumination, more paying attention, maybe possibly to observation a little bit more than like the usual kind of trajectory within fair. Just it's kind of extra thought as far as those players can have, but excellent within pitch. The standard product of getting for some of those big names that typically kind of do that. I think one of the last ones I haven't talked about on here is Jesus Don't Want Me for a Sunbeam. It's a nice one as well. It's like an Old Town kind of simmering orange skies to kind of get within these aspects. It's some late thrifting and chore as far as these pitch kind of go. So it's kind of the fashion and just like a town hop pitch like that. Less kind of just more residential bounce on type fares just within a corner store or drugstore type eyes pitch like that. It's kind of a Miss Dust type product, similar to like particularly Love 911 as far as those pitches can happen. Just kind of miss the aspects as far as those tones going to go. Some standard kind of sun gaze and just like a trek home pitch just like that. Just some standard kind of trekking and passage as far as those pitches can have. Some type pitch within those products. Just get relative kind of chore done with and pitches like that. Some of these just more dredge type ones with the aspect as far as what's going to happen. So yeah, I look after here. So 10 out of 10 now on pitches like that. Just some banner type appeal within these pitches as far as the product of it kind of happens. Just a good aspect, like some good facets on here within these pitches. Just plenty of these type ones. A little bit of makeshift on here within pitches like that. Some commerce type ones. Kind of some tones for like some house party type ordeals within. In certain senses, there's some simple type ones for just rolling up green and kind of having like some Netflix and television pitches like that, Chinese food and just standard fare like KFC pitches like that. There's also the product like more turn up type ones like 616 and particularly Sam I Am pitches like that. It's kind of the ordeal, some of these type ones. It has a good sense of lo-fi on here, a little bit of snack run and like a lo-fi type sense pitches like that on top of that, a little bit of evening dredge as far as what's supposed to happen for like some relative kind of chore fare or just utility runs pitches like that amidst like the neighborhood. Even like the occasional kind of dress to impress type fit within those conducts as far as those fairs gonna happen just for like a more spiffy type night pitches like that. But it has the ordeal, good amount of social kind of facets on here pitches like that within these aspects, just a ton, some makeshift songs on top of that, some of these type pitches like I was saying. This nails the appeal. So I would say within the social score, kind of within the pitch, I look after it. The score of the sound gets a 10 out of 10, but within those things I described, I'd probably say the pitch, maybe more or less like the social score would probably just get like, either a 9.5 or 9.75. I'll go ahead and give it a 9.75 just for the pitch because the quality is definitely on here. It's this kind of pitch as far as recognizing where this cat came from, pitches like that. If you don't already know about this folk, it's less commonplace within it. The largest name on here is Bobby Shmurda, pitches like that, which is some excellent type ordeal. It's good to get him on here. Taylor's on here as well, who I've reviewed. There's just some good type buzz noise pitches like that. It's just kind of the product as far as just being able to locate it. Some of the stuff there. So it has the products on here. It's just kind of the product just getting towards it. Not a super ton of these turn up type songs in terms of like the more outdoor type sense, but it does have the product just getting towards it and more lo-fi, typical kind of mixtape sense of like the early 2010s good fares like that. So as the pitch, the makeshift songs are good. So I'm going to say 9.75 social. So in terms of the future, like Jared Stark put out a 2025 album pitches like that, so some good type ordeals. It's definitely good to see what he's about pitches like that, some excellent type products here. It's a banging type product. Some of these type ones there's definitely some good snappy type treats on here that have a lot of spark, and there's definitely some good type treats on here that have a lot of spark and clamor as far as those fairs going to happen.